Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be having a story about Pete the Cat, the first Thanksgiving. And this is written by Kimberly and James Dean. We hope you enjoy this story. Let's read along. Pete was nervous about being a pilgrim in his class's Thanksgiving play, the first Thanksgiving. Just do your best, his best friend Callie said. Happy Thanksgiving. Pete said he would try. He was ready. His mom and dad even made him a pilgrim hat, which was really cool. Pete took his place at the front of the giant ship that his class had made out of cardboard. Pete was a pilgrim on the Mayflower. In 1620, a group of pilgrims decided to leave England for the New World to build a new life. It was a long, long trip on a big, big ship. All the pilgrims sang. The sea was rough and very dangerous. Many pilgrims got very, very sick. The dream of a new start in a new world made the hard trip all worth it. For more than 2 months, the pilgrims sailed. They wondered if they would ever get there. The pilgrims arrived in the New World at Plymouth Rock in what is now Massachusetts. Everyone had many chores to do, like growing food, finding water, and building shelters. The first winter in the New World was long and hard. In the spring, the pilgrims had to decide whether to give up and go back to England or keep trying. The pilgrims had heard about the Native Americans, and many worried that they would not be friendly. Pete had never met a cat he didn't like, so he thought they would be kind. Pete was right. He made a new friend in Squanto. Squanto and the other Native Americans showed the pilgrims how to grow crops like corn, beans, and squash. By summer, the pilgrims had learned how to farm the new land. By fall harvest, the pilgrims had plenty of food. To thank Squanto and the other Native Americans, the pilgrims invited them to share the harvest. This celebration became known as the first Thanksgiving. Pete was relieved when the play was over. He had remembered all his lines. Wow! I never thought about it, how hard it was back then, said Pete. You did great, Callie said. Later, at Thanksgiving dinner with his family, Pete said, let's all go around the table and say something we're thankful for. I'm thankful for my family, said Pete's mom. I'm thankful for my skateboard, said Bob. I am thankful for the brave pilgrims that started this new free world, said Pete. What are you thankful for? Boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed your story today about Pete the Cat and the first Thanksgiving. You know, we are talking about different foods this month, and today we're talking about Thanksgiving and foods. So we're going to show you some of the books that you can get from our Colleton Library here in Cottageville. We have Thanksgiving Day, another story about Thanksgiving Day. Here we have Cora, who is a Filipino girl, a little girl, and she likes to prepare pancit, which is a very popular dish and very good. Here we have a Thanksgiving holiday, and this talks about different meals and different dishes we enjoy on Thanksgiving Day, like corn pudding and dressing, all kinds of things like that, foods like that. And here we have the little chef who's buzzing in the kitchen, helping to make her family's dinner. And Jenny Archer, oh my goodness, she is trying to start a service to prepare her friends' lunches. And she wants him to pay her for this service. So let's see how she makes her deviled ham sandwiches and pickles and all that good stuff. So we have all these books, and they're available for you. Now, next Saturday, boys and girls, we will not have our story time because it'll be the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and our library will be closed. But you're welcome to look at some of our other stories or download with our many services we have with our Colleton Library. And we want you to remember we'll be back the very next Saturday. And December, we're going to have stories about toys. So look forward to that, okay? We want you to have a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving holiday. And we may not all have travel. We may not be with family members that we would like to be with because of our situation now. But we know that we can have a safe and wonderful holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a wonderful holiday. See you soon.